Hello, and so I'm going to be going over the impact here. So there's a couple elements: shockwave, the smoky trail burst, the charges, and the electricity. And so let's hop to the Houdini file. I'm just going to resize it to fit. So this is the shockwave, and basically it's a object emitter like this. It's really broken up, and I turn it into a source, and I have other sources in here. So this is, I'm just animating geometry at a certain time, and let me pause this because this VDB takes a while to cook, and so I'm not going to click the VDBs. And so in the DOP, I'm going to go manual. It's a really basic smoke sim. So you basically make your sources. I have so here's your object, here's a turb control field, and the gas fluid dynamic. And this turb control is another density, but it diffuses faster, so there's more turbulence at the beginning. And then I source in, I'm going to name these to clean this up. So I'll go smoke source, energy ball. So this is the energy ball, is these guys right here. They're affecting the shockwave. I added them in as a force. And the turb control and the source velocity. And so that's just a particle system. So I have a bunch of things added there to break it up, and then I render, then I just cache it out. And you can see how in these I have a color code. So yellow knows it's sort of an output, purple's a merge, green is usually a write, and blue is something that you usually adjust with that, like an adjustment. So I know if I want to change stuff or I pass this off, the blue nodes is where I do this. So there's, actually I'm going to just scale this down. Alright, so that's the shockwave. And here's the impact. Now the impact is driven off the charges. So I'm going to go through the charges first. These charges are... Oh wait, no. It is the impact. The charges is just a shape I put on them. So basically it's a standard particle sim. And so if I scrub it, you can see, okay, there's the charges, and then I have those guys right there too. And that's basically, I use that for a source, because I want sort of like a plume at the beginning, so I'm using two sources. And so you can see here I have a smoke source, the impact, these guys. So these guys will emit, and here is the, oh, that's a VDB. Smoke source, and then I have another fuel source, and I believe I have this. How does this go? Oh yeah, okay, so this is a big burst. Maybe I don't use that because that's absolutely freaking huge. I don't think I use this. Oh, I do, because I scale it down. So it's just a small burst like that, and that gives me a plume. And also in this, I bring in the energy burst here. This burst just to add velocity and to break up the smoke to make it move. So it's just, I'm making sure my elements affect other elements, and so that's pretty much what I do. And so this is really just a standard Pyro sim because it's really small. It's really small and you don't really see it. So it's something, I didn't really want to put a lot of time in. I just need something and I need it to work. And then so the charges, I wanted to make the impact a burst, right? So I want to copy geometry on here. And so it's really straightforward. As you can see, I want a trailhead, so like a really hot leading core, so I have that on extra geometry. And then I wanted to model the trail, and so I have that here. And you can, oh, let's zoom in. How do I zoom in and there's a little bit of a zoom. Oh, there we go. Plus sign. I'm not really familiar with so I wanted a leading edge and then a trail, just you know, just so you could see. All right, so I think I can squish the. Actually, I'm going to do the electricity in the next video because we're into the next. We're into the next. Oh, it's at 6 minutes, so that's too much. That's why I'm switching. All right, thanks for watching. That's the overview of the impact.